Now you're watching Tell It Like It Is, Sports Talk Podcast with your host, Saint Superfan, Soul Saint, along with co-host Mike Teasy, and last but not least, Hakeem the Dream. We talking Saints, we talking Pelicans, we talking Tigers, and much, much more. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And remember, nothing personal, it's just straight biz. We coming at you on Tell It Like It Is. Let's go.
I'm not playing. I go by soul. Or call me a saint. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to another edition of Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk Podcast, where we don't sugarcoat shiznit, just real talk from three real brothers. I'm your host, Soul Saint, and as usual, Saints plus Soul equals Super Bowl. Hey, let me tell you, yeah, I'm out here in LA. You know, they got me out here at the stadium, SoFi. That's right. Y'all see it in the background. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful, beautiful. So our Saints play here tomorrow. It's going to be on and popping. Prime time on Prime. You understand? So we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about our Pelicans. Oh, man. I don't want to talk about it. I was at that game. But anyway, without any further ado, let me introduce my crew. Thank you. Just step back in the studio. Let me introduce my crew. You know him. Crazy. That boy at the range. He's getting your ass. You know him. Mike Teasy.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? I say I come on, make a small cameo appearance for a second. I gotta go fuel up the truck and stuff and whatnot, but I'm here. I'm here. So let's get it. Let's get it.
All right. Also, you know him up in the dirty bird country, but he's from New Orleans, Third Ward, hot sausage, born at Charity Hospital. So he a charity baby. You know him, Hakeem the Dream.
Yeah, still standing proud, strong. You're right on campus. Stand up. I can use me a hot sausage po' boy right now from Red Rooster. But let's get it though.
That boy,
what's up,
Hakeem,
man?
He love his hot sausages. He love his Mentos, strawberry.
Damn right. There they go. There they go. On deck.
Yes, indeed. I like the multicolors in the apple. I like the apple.
Oh yeah, the apple. I mean, the apple's tough. You got to get used to that one though, because it's so kind of sour. But yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike said he was gonna join us. He gonna come back. He's
got to fill up.
But, let me put it back in. There he is. But he fueling up. So let's say hi to our peeps. We got Benny V. What's up, Benny?
Yeah, it's a fight.
What's up, Benny? We got Tamika in the house. What's up, T? We got Trav 504. We got Jerry G.
What's up, Jerry?
What's that?
Mr. Mika. Mr. Mika.
All right. We got Facebook user with the emoji. What's up, Giovanni? We got Giovanni Lamar.
Yeah.
Right. We got my son, B. Lambert, Brian Lambert. What up? What
B.
up?
What's going on with you?
Yeah, Jerry G. Beat LA. That's the thing. Beat LA. We got my cuz, Horace. What's up, Har? What's happening? We got Steve. Steve in the house.
Steve Australia.
All the way up in Australia. Yeah. We got Roy Jackson.
What's up, Rod?
What's up, Rod? We got King David. What's up, King? What's happening? Woo! We got Perry. What's up, Perry? He out here by me. Out here in Covington, Mandeville area. What's up, Perry? Thank you for joining in. Anybody else that joins in after, we want to say, hey, you know, if we don't catch you in that first couple of minutes,
wave.
Yeah, y'all got to get on quick. Oh, hold up, D. Winston. What's up, D? Help the Rams. Tickets. Oh, you going to the game, huh? You say help the Rams and these terrible tickets.
Yes, indeed.
Mike going in and out. He back.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get right into it, man. This week, our Saints are headed out here with me. It's 4-5. You know, we play the Rams. It's gonna be a good test because both teams. This game has playoff implications. It has playoff implications. So it's a very important game for both teams. You know, and we know the Rams have a plethora of fine receivers. One guy that just emerged and is doing real good. What's that guy's name, King?
Puka Nakua.
That's him.
1,100 receiving yards.
Mm-hmm.
He is in the conversation for Rookie of the Year, and naturally so.
Yeah, and y'all remember the man Cooper Kupp. I know Cooper kind of jealous, you know, because he used to be the man, but now you know this guy. Say that name one more time, King.
Puka Nakua.
Puka
is his name.
Nakua. Yeah, he's a Hawaiian, huh?
Something. And I don't know with a name like Puka. I don't know. Yeah, something.
Yeah, he's something. So, like I said, this game has playoff implications. I'm gonna go over the injury report. We've had 2 back-to-back wins where the opponent didn't score a touchdown. So hats off to my teams. Can we do it 3 weeks? Now we have to win all of these games to get into the postseason. We have to win all of these games. So I don't know, but one game at a time. Keem, what you say? One game at a time, bro. Got to focus on one game.
Well, absolutely. It is. It's definitely one game at a time. But we don't. It will be wise to win all 3 games to assure yourself a playoff spot. But you could still lose one out of these last 3 and still get in because you still got your head-to-head with Tampa, but you're gonna need a little bit of help only because you know what I'm saying of all the tiebreakers. So yeah, but
and don't you hate that, bro? When you gotta worry about
depend on
if this person gonna look. Why not control your own destiny? Just win out, Saints.
Yeah,
I know it's easier said than done. Just win out.
That's what it is. I mean, you win out, you ain't got no problem. You win all 3 games. That's that secures everything. Mm-hmm. So being the division winner, but trying to get in as a wild card, it'll be tough. And if you lose this one, the Rams in the same position that we in. So they need, by this being a conference game, not a division game, but a conference game, this also plays into the record at the end if everybody's all tied. There's a bunch of 7-7 teams, a couple of 6-8 teams that's still in it. So if we gonna make this run, you know what I'm saying, at the postseason, then it's just best to go ahead and win all 3. It's gonna be tough though.
My boy Brian made a point. He said, "Let's get it." He said, "Number 1 key to winning tomorrow night is dominating the line of scrimmage." You know?
Absolutely, Brian. Absolutely.
Always got to win.
Well, yeah, but especially in this matchup, only because you want to get Stafford off his spot. Stafford, you know what I'm saying, got one of the better arms in the league. He's one of the better dart throwers in the league as well. So, to make him uncomfortable. So, one of my keys is 3 players on that defensive line that have to make an impact. Zach Bond, Carl Granderson, and Tano Passanio. You gotta get them to move, you know what I'm saying, inside the pocket. But I don't think it's really gonna be a Matthew Stafford type game because the running back that they done found, Kyron Williams, has really been playing well over the last month. He's been averaging like 114 yards a game. And you know how it is, our run defense been lately. Even though we did shut down Saquon last week, you know what I'm saying? I think Kyron Williams is gonna be the key to their success on offense.
Sure,
but for sure, definitely got to control the line of scrimmage. Everything does start in those trenches. So,
Akeem, what you think? Do you think the Rams have the better quarterback?
Absolutely, no doubt. no doubt. This man, that man won a Super Bowl. So
Right. What's up,
yeah.
B?
So like,
Bianca?
what's up, B? Hey, so yeah, no, Matthew Stafford is definitely the better quarterback. But like anybody else, you get in his face, he becomes somebody that looks human. So if you don't get in his face and you sit back and you try to play coverage, he gonna dot you up. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's that's mainly it. They don't have a lot of injuries, but on the defensive side of football, they front seven, they don't have a lot of sacks. They I think they have the same amount of sacks that the Saints do, like 30 on the season. So they're not a high sack team, but what they are is a high blitz team, like the Minnesota Vikings were. So their thing is affecting the quarterback. Like, they don't care if they they don't care if they get the sack. They just want to get him thrown off of his spot, like they did last week against Sam Howell, if you looked at the tape. You know what I'm saying? So, and we know Derek Carr gets spooked when everybody get in his face. So,
and we can't forget, he's had a quiet season this year, but can't forget Aaron Donald. He's a force.
This generation's best defensive player, no doubt. This generation's most dominant defensive football player, I think. You know what I'm saying? So, can't forget 99. So Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, and James Hurst. Yeah, they're gonna have they're gonna have their hands full tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big test. And then after that, on a short, well, not really short week, we got time to get right and for Tampa Bay the following week.
Yeah, it kind of got like a mini bye, which will kind of help. Right. But it's at their place this time though. So win or lose tomorrow, next week probably will determine who wins this division. You know what I'm saying? So, but why not make it easy on yourself? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, why not make it easy on yourself?
Let me go over the injury report right quick. We know Isaiah Foskey. I took a picture with that brother. He looked fine to me, but you never know. He got a groin injury. He's out. Lonnie Johnson, he's out.
Yeah, he might be done for the year.
Kendre Miller, finally, he's questionable. And he did have a light practice Wednesday. Light practice. Chris Olave back. Full practice.
That's huge.
Ramczyk out. Knee. And we heard about something, his chronic knee issue.
Yeah. Yep. He might play next week, but he might play next week. It depends. But Landon Young gonna be out there.
Cam Jordan had light practice, his ankle. Carl Granderson, light practice, shoulder. And Peyton Turner, his toe, he's out.
Trash.
So, I know. But back in the day, they used to put they used to inject that toe and wrap it up to the other toes. Tell you, hey, look, give you some Tylenol, aspirin, or whatever. Hey, let's play. Let's play ball.
They say he's trending more to play next week against Tampa, which I wouldn't mind because we're gonna need all the heat that we can muster to get to Baker Mayfield, who's playing well. But so
let me ask you a question, King. Do you think Marshawn and we'll see Marshawn again this year and Michael Thomas?
They're real mum on Marshawn. Like you haven't heard too much, but he's eligible to come off of IR. So it just depends. You know what I'm saying? Mike, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only way I think we'll see Mike, I think if we out of playoff contention, I don't think you'll see him this year.
Right.
Yeah. But I think if it came down to the last game of the season with us in the PELICANS, Mike gonna go ahead and strap it up and get out there. You know what I'm saying? Along with Marshawn, like you said, there hasn't been too much talk about Marshawn. I mean, he, outside of him being eligible to come off IR, that would be a big help too. But shoot, hey, I gotta give flowers to Isaac Yadam, man. Isaac Yadam has filled it very well.
Playing. He's been balling.
Yeah, he has had a lot of passes defensed. Alante has played, relatively well the last 2 weeks. He's going to be needed tomorrow because they got a pretty decent tight end in Tyler Higbee. So, we need all hands on that. And, Adebo will be making a Pro Bowl this year. I think Paulson has, had an outstanding. You can make an argument. He's probably been the best defender that we've had all season on the entire defense. I mean, that's with everybody. Seems like the Mario is turning it up a little bit, but Adebo's probably been our best defensive player up until this point this season.
You think he coming back against Mike Evans, huh? Marshawn
oh boy, that'll help. That will help. And because Chris Godwin, is the number 2 receiver over there. So if he's there, that's gonna help out a lot, man.
Yeah,
I hope to see him.
I hate going, looking toward next year and everything, King. But I was, I was saying to myself, with the emergence of our young cornerbacks and they playing well with Yadam and Alante and Adebo. You think maybe we could trade Marshawn? Or
Absolutely.
Would you want to?
I wouldn't want to because he's a top 5 corner in the league. So if we basing it off my feelings, you know what I'm saying, I would say no, I don't want Marshawn to go anywhere. But if you're looking at it from a business aspect, the Saints need as much cap room as they can get. If we're not a Super Bowl contender, then it will make sense to get rid of, quite honestly, probably your second best overall player in the league because he gives you the most draft capital. You know what I'm saying? So it's highly possible. He wouldn't be one of the people I think that the organization will look to move. But hey, man, what if the Chicago Bears say, give us Marshawn and we'll, give us Marshawn and a second and we'll give you the number 1 overall pick. We need with our needs, we could probably get the QB that we want.
Or what did they say? We'll give you Fields for Marshawn and a pick.
Not for Marshawn.
You know you've been wanting Fields, bro.
Justin Fields is a guy that I feel like Chicago's just they have kind of ruined. But you could see his talent. Like that dude is a starter in this league. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just the Chicago Bears, that organization just has failed him. Like kind of like how Tampa Bay did Jameis early in the season. Like they didn't put enough around him, and therefore, Jameis never reached his potential when he was with Tampa. I kind of feel like that's what Chicago has done with Justin. But if you talk to anybody around the league, man, the boy is 6'3", 230. He runs a 4.4. He's got a rocket on. I mean, he has all the intangibles. He's just in a situation where not only does he not have enough talent around him, but it's about to be time to go ahead and pay him. Now, this is the reason why I will back off of that a little bit now, my boy. It's because now this is year 4. So in about a year, you're going to have to pay him. So if you trade him, it's kind of like trading for him with an expiring contract, since being what our cap situation is, and him having the mediocre career up to this point. I don't know if you want to commit $50 million a year to him. You know what I'm saying? But do I think he has the talent? Absolutely. Yeah, I think if he was on our team right now, oh man, we'll run away with the division. Like we wouldn't be 7-7 right now. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll be 9-5 or something like that. He's one of the better young quarterbacks in the league. I mean, I know people look at the record and say, "Oh, he's 8-27 as a starter."
Right.
The Bears are just terrible, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, he
sometimes
basically have to put them on his back to win a game.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But if we could somehow get the number 1 overall pick, I think everybody on the table. I don't care who you want. AK, all we doing is wasting his career. We ain't no Super Bowl contender. It'll hurt my soul. It'll hurt my fandom, as a Saints fan. But,
Mike T, you there? Oh, well, I don't know what's going on with Mike, but we're going to continue. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. To me, I know we're going to, our GM always makes it work. He always does what he has to do when we in cap hell. You know what I'm saying? He always, some kind of way we work it out, and we do what we need to do. And I just think about the things that we could have, where we could have saved money. Derek Carr. That's another. We've been talking about that. Where we could have saved money, and we'll be looking at this draft nice. We would have saw what Jameis would have did. See what he would have did this season healthy. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't the answer, then we got money. And you move on. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, and we keep extending the old guys like DeMario and Cam. Now you're starting to see, like, especially like a guy with Cam. You know what I'm saying? Cam is about to be 35 years old. In fact, it's to the point now, I don't know if you noticed, my brother, but the last 2 weeks, how they've been rotating him in, they leave him in on first and second down. Pass rushing downs, they take him off the field and put Zach Bond out there. And Zach Bond is a much more effective pass rusher than Cam is. But like, when you do stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get yourself in mocap hell, because you're extending guys that, a year or two from now, they're not gonna be here. So you know what I'm saying? You have to have a succession plan, man. I don't think the Saints have a succession plan. You dig? So Kyle hardly gonna get up under the salary cap. But
look, Trav 504 got a question. He said, how would Fields be any better on the Saints with these coaches?
He wouldn't. So he right. I give him that. Not with this coaching staff, no.
Right.
No, he wouldn't be. Now,
we going off and hoping that we would get rid of the coaching staff and get.
Like, not with this. I mean, so to what Travis was saying, you know what I'm saying? No, he wouldn't be any better. But to his point, I kind of feel like DA ain't gonna get fired. I don't think that sounds crazy. I don't think that the Saints want to get rid. They don't want to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're gonna fire DA at the end of the season.
I really don't either.
Especially with the run that we making now, it's total justification for keeping him around.
Right.
Total. See, that's why I said for each win, I want my team to win. We want our boys to win. It ain't so much that we hope for the same. We ain't sitting in front of the TV like, oh man, why'd you catch that ball, Chris Olave? You supposed to don't do that. Don't catch it, drop it. No, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But for every game that we win, we're losing because the same, buffoonery is gonna be around here, 8-9 months from now. And so if we want change, that's why, you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't behoove us to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come playoff time, even if we get into the playoffs, the only thing you're gonna say, well, we had a good year, we made it to the playoffs. Okay. But we wasn't a threat in the playoffs. So I mean, we got to think beyond this year, man. So, that's why I say when we winning, we really losing. But I want Dennis Allen out of here. But I know the guys are playing for each other. Alvin Kamara says this every week. Never mention the coaching staff. He said, look, you know what I'm saying? We playing for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us have given up on each other. You know what I'm saying? It's the coaching staff that they didn't gave up on. So, and some of the coaches I would like for them to keep. Like, to be honest, I think Ronald Curry should get a shot at being an offensive coordinator, and Jari Evans should be kept around to go ahead and you know what I'm saying, help coach the O-line with Doug Marrone. You know what I'm saying? Doug Marrone don't need to be here, but promote Jari Evans. You know what I'm saying? Jari Evans is shit. He might make it to the Hall of Fame. I'm talking about the NFL Hall of Fame, not just the Saints Hall of Fame, the NFL Hall of Fame. You know, so
Roy said he wouldn't go back. Well, you give him an option. They said we'll let you go back to defensive coordinator, or you can hit the road. You know, you give him an option like that. You know, But as head coach, we want to go a different direction.
But see, this is the thing though. So by him being in his head position, I don't think he'll take a demotion to defensive coordinator. I hear a lot of people say that, but I don't think.
Hakeem, look at all the people that tried being head coach and went back to offensive coordinator and went back to defensive coordinator. There's been some coaches that did it. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, the only person I really in recent memory that I think done that was Josh McDaniels. He was a head coach for a little while, got fired, went back to New England, then got another head coaching job, and now he done got fired again. You know what I'm saying? Matt Patricia.
And wasn't Raheem Mostert? I mean Raheem Mostert. Raheem Right.
Raheem Morris.
Is he a coordinator now?
Yeah, he's a coordinator, but he wasn't a coordinator with the same team that he got fired from, though.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was a coordinator with a different team. I could see Dennis Allen, like you said, I give to your point. I could see Dennis Allen getting fired and Sean Payton calling him up to go ahead and call his defense in Denver, even though Vance Joseph is doing all right, and you know New Orleans.
Not at first, but now he's doing better. You know, which he was the head coach of the Denver Broncos actually a couple of years ago, but Sean Payton brought him back on that staff. Like, he left and came back. Like, I don't think Dennis Allen would just, you know, relinquish the head coaching duties and stay in New Orleans and be the head, you know, the defensive coordinator. He will go to another team and be a defensive coordinator, but he won't stay in New Orleans and be a defensive coordinator. Not after being a head coach. Nah. Right.
Nope.
Right.
So,
and I heard from Thomas Payton, which is that
Coach Payton brother.
The reason Payton didn't want to come back is because he didn't want to step on DA's toes.
Sean got stock in this team, bro. If Gail Benson probably can sell the team to Sean Payton, she probably would. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I understand Sean, you know, feeling that way because Dennis Allen is a product of his and stuff like that. But you know, the record speaks for itself, bro. You're 22 and like 45. Like, you'll be welcomed back with open arms. I think Lauscher and Mickey will go up to DA and be like, look here, bro, the man is back. You know what I'm saying? Either take it or leave it, you know? So, you know, take it or leave it.
You're right. So, you know, like I said, we want our Saints to win. And, you know, we want to win these 3 games. We want to make the playoffs. We want to have a home playoff game and everything. But, you know, and I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Eric Carr has been playing a lot better these
last 2 weeks.
But you have to look at the teams he's playing.
Yeah.
You know?
He only had
so this is going to be a good test. This is going to be a good test for him tomorrow night.
Right. This gonna tell it all. This is gonna tell it all. If he beats the Rams, well, if he has a good game and beat the Rams, then it's gonna tell it. I mean, because he ain't threw for 119 yards against the doggone Panthers. But he hadn't turned the ball over. You know, he's you know, last week was his best game. So I give him credit for last week. But and we've scored touchdowns on 9 of our last 10 red zone possessions. So, you know, that's a positive.
Bad red zone team. We've been clowning. Jimmy.
Yep. Who should have been incorporated in the offense either way it goes. So
exactly. So I don't know what happened to Mike, but we're going to come back. We got to talk about our Pelicans. But before we do, we're going to take a little intermission. I am going to do my Saints player of the past. And I only do it, when we are able to have a full show, because sometimes we have a short show because we have a Pelican game coming on. Me and Hakeem wants to see our Pelicans. And I know you guys probably do too. But this Saints player of the past was at the Saints game. Last Sunday. And he was a better than average, good running back. He won offensive rookie of the year when he came into the league. I'm talking about my boy, Ruben Mays. So Ruben Mays is my Saints player of the past. Ruben A. Mays, born June 6, 1963, is a Canadian former professional football player who was a running back in the National Football League from 86 to 93. He played college football for Washington State, earning consensus All-American honors. He is a member of the College Football Hall of Fame. Mays was selected the third round, 57 overall of the 86 NFL draft by the New Orleans Saints. He was also selected second overall in the 1986 CFL draft by the Saskatchewan Roughriders, but never played in the CFL. He won the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award that year from the Associated Press. And although his NFL career was hampered by injuries, he was named to the Pro Bowl twice. After 5 seasons with the Saints, Mays was traded to the Seattle Seahawks in April of 92, where he played the final 2 years of his career. And he is a member of the Saints Hall of Fame. Here's a look at Ruben Mays.
Mays arrived via the unlikely outpost of North Battleford, Saskatchewan. He was a rare find, a Canadian kid who picked football over hockey, then set his sights on the NFL. When he joined the Saints, Mays still had a lot to learn, including how to set up his blockers instead of running by them. But the natural skills of number 36 were too numerous to ignore. His balance and instinctive ability to maneuver in the open field and his strength and quickness in slashing off tackle marked Ruben Mays as one of a kind. Before long, Saint fans were beating the drum for the sleeper who would become everyone's Rookie of the Year. It's a long way from North Battleford to the Pro Bowl, but Ruben Mays made it look easy. By year's end, this long shot from the north led the world in rookie rushing with 1,353 yards and 8 touchdowns. With an improving offensive line and more as H-back attack, Mays learned how to tuck in behind a slipstream of blockers and use his raw talent to maximum advantage. From the 27, they'll sweep it to this side with Mays. He's going to reverse his field at the 30. He's got room around the far sideline. Wilson's going to throw a block. Mays is going to go all the way for the touchdown.
Yeah,
Graceful.
Mays. And,
Graceful, man.
I was at the game. This is Ruben Mays now, y'all. Yeah.
There you go, man. Yeah, he's pretty well.
Still a nice looking guy, you know what I'm saying? From up the northwest. He's from that northwest.
Man, 1963. So he almost 6 years old.
Yep.
60 years old.
Almost. Yep.
I remember, man. I remember when he came to the Saints, man.
And
like
he wasn't limping or nothing. You know, most of the old timers when they come back, you see they be limping. They have a cane. Like I went to Ricky Jackson's birthday party, and my boy Earl Campbell, bless his heart, he was in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they say he has back, knees, everything.
Talking about the Earl Campbell.
The Earl
Big
Campbell.
Thigh? Wow. Yep. Okay then. Okay. All
right.
I
got a chance to meet him and take a picture with him. Yep.
Yeah. I'm talking about a bull. Yeah, man. But Ruben had a graceful running style, man.
He did.
Graceful running style. He had he was a long strider, and he had this, he had the speed to go. I mean, a lot of people forget about him because, Dalton Hilliard was just such a crowd, was such a fan favorite being a local. But shoot,
what's up,
I mean,
1,300. Welcome to the show.
1,300 yards. 1,300 yards as a rookie. That's fantastic.
Oh, he a bad dude. He was a bad dude back then, man. Too bad we didn't have more offense to go along with him.
Exactly.
Look, they talking about Wilson at quarterback.
Yeah, yeah, Wade Wilson. Yeah, man. That's when it was Wade Wilson and Bobby. Like Wade Wilson to start the game, and then Bobby Abel come in the second half or something like that and try to save the team. So I remember them days, bro. But Ruben was fun. Yeah, he was fun to watch, man. He was real fun to watch.
He was. But that's my Soul Saint player of the past. Now I want to switch over. I was gonna start the show with this, me and you was talking about it earlier, bro. And Ja Morant has been out the league. He hasn't played this year. His first game back is against our pals. First game back, and you should have saw the groupies in there. I mean, I'm like, wow, bro. These people probably never been to Memphis, just like Ja.
Right.
Nobody liked the Grizzlies before he came.
Nope. Sure didn't.
They ain't no damn Grizzly fans, bro. But
group is in the crowd. Oh, I can imagine
bro.
too.
I bet them things.
I believe it.
You should have sung.
I believe it. Yep.
Let me play this little. If y'all didn't see the game, this is just a quick highlights, right quick, and then me and Keem gonna talk about it. I was at the game. Keem watched the game, and so let me run this right quick. Here we go.
Skid going to try to end that with their man back, Ja Morant, against the Pelicans. He's been 25 games, but that spans about 8 months. Grizzlies up 2, Morant. A little slow to start. He did have 7 points and 3 assists in the first half. Pelicans up 4, Brandon Ingram. How about that one? Thrown down aggressively. Pelicans up 6. He's like, oh, you thought Zion was the only one who could dunk on this team? How about CJ McCollum now working with Morant? That's a tough one. Pelicans would outscore the Grizzlies 39-16 in the second quarter. They led by 19 at the break. Okay, now comes the third. Grizzlies only down 11. That's Ja and 1. He'd hit the free throw. Grizzlies within 8. Now it's about a minute later. Morant again and 1 again. Not a replay, just happening again. They cut it to 7 after the free throw. Pelicans backup night. Desmond Bane turns it over. Pelicans on the move. Najee Marshall, Zion. Should we see it again? Probably. A little bit later in the third, the lead is comfortable. Grizzlies are down 10, but they still have Ja. And Ja scored or assisted on 22 of the Grizzlies' 36 points in the third. It was still a 10-point lead for the Pelicans. Then came the fourth. Pelicans only up 2. Ingram. Desmond Bane, what are you going to do? Nothing. You're going to hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Ooh, let him
Oh,
A little Deadpool.
You're going to give me a little.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Pelicans up 4. I've got a couple minutes to talk here. My voice is going to go. Bane kicks that out to Jaren Jackson. 4-3. The Grizzlies now within 3. After a couple of free throws, we're tied at 109. Ja, can I get a lead? Yes. From the paint, Grizzlies up 2. Back and forth we would go because the next Pelicans possession, they do this. Williamson to Jonas Valanciunas. Back tied at 111. 1 minute left. Ja inside. Gonna make that go. Not easily. Grizzlies up 2. We're not gonna break here. Pelicans pushing it. Herb Jones sprinting. And just like that, we are tied again. 113. 20 seconds to play. Still tied. Ingram dribbles right. Tries to get it to McCollum, who hits the 3, except for he doesn't make it. Morant. Timeout. So the Grizzlies gonna draw something up. What are they gonna do? 7 seconds left. Ja just like, I'm gonna do it myself. Little toddler stuff. Oh, you forgot I played like this? You forgot this is what I did? First game in 8 months after the 25-game suspension. Dad loves it. Teammates basically mob him. He had 34 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Well, without those last 2.
Jones waits beyond the three-point line. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Morant into the lane, spins, hangs, floats. It's good! Zeros on the clock. Morant wins the game in his return.
And remember, he had 34 points, but he only had 7 in the first half, so do the math on the prolific second half. Morant leading the Grizzlies to victory, 115-113.
I've been playing work in, man. I ain't played a game in 8 months. Had a lot of time, learn myself. A lot of hard days, where I went through it. But, basketball is, my life, what I love, therapeutic for me, and I'm just, excited to be back.
All right, walk us through that last play.
Call 12. I really didn't want Coach to call the timeout. That's why I told him, yeah, that's the play I wanted to run right there. They believe in me. I actually wanted to go to trip in the post. They told me no, so I had to deliver for them.
So he learned, yet this is what happened in the tunnel.
I can't receive, dude.
Is that really the message you want to send on your first game back? I don't know, whatever. Without Ja, the Grizzlies have been winless when trailing by 20 or more. 1 game back with him, down 24, because the Pelicans have led by that many. And it's
disgusting.
Yeah.
It is.
That was tough to watch.
The dude is incredible, bro.
And yeah, that's an understatement. That's an understatement. And you know what I'm saying? I done, I've been on a couple of folks' chats and stuff today, and everybody want to. As New Orleans fan, we gotta leave this whole narrative about the referees hate us and all this other shit. I'm so tired of hearing all that. I mean, that's loser speak. You know what I'm saying? It's like this: you were up 24 points at one point, 60 to 36. So if you do math, that's 12 bad. 12 times 2 is 24. So if you just go by 2-pointers, you had a 12 basket lead. You know what I'm saying? So, which means Memphis had to score, they had to stop you, and they had to score again, and stop you, and score again. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying? So, I forget the referees ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Last night we lost that game because, as much as I have advocated for him, Willie Green cannot. I don't think Willie Green can coach this level of talent and bring them where they need to go. Because there were several things that me and you talked about. So there were several things that were just puzzling going down the stretch. Like with 4 minutes left, you had Cody Zeller on the floor instead of Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy is a sniper. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you throw the ball to Cody
he's a pretty
Zeller,
good defender.
you throw the ball to Cody Zeller, he's in the middle of the floor at the free throw line. He doesn't have an offensive game. He doesn't have a jump shot. He doesn't have a jump hook. He doesn't have a floater. He doesn't have nothing. So he's looking with the ball at the free throw line, who he wants to get a basketball to. Now, if that was Trey Murphy at the doggone, at the free throw line, he going to pull up and hit a jumper. Or he going to pass it back out to CJ, and hopefully CJ hit some rim, because the last 2 shots he took were air balls. I don't know what's up with that. But there was no way in hell Cody Zeller should have been on the floor in the last 4 minutes like that. Exactly. Willie's rotations in crunch time are horrible. And to me, I think that's what lost the game.
King,
9 seconds left.
King,
yeah, go ahead.
Star versus star. We got the number 1 pick in the draft. Our guy had 13 points. I'm looking at it. If you look at the highlight I just showed, he was like a matador.
Yeah.
To John. You saw how he just let him pass and ain't tried.
They won't touch it. They won't touch it.
I look at it, bro, and I say to myself, I say, well, damn. he wasn't hitting. He didn't hit one 3-pointer, so he couldn't shoot outside. So he had to go inside. That's when coaching comes into effect. Okay, outside shot not hitting.
Nope.
So we need to keep him out the paint. We need to make him give the ball to somebody else. On that last play with 9 seconds, I would have met him at half court.
Yep, blitzed him. Get the ball out of his hand, just like they did Brandon Ingram the last 2 minutes of the game.
You could have fouled him. We had a foul again.
Yep.
We had a
but
foul
no,
again.
you said mano y mano. Herb Jones is gonna go ahead and stop you. You can't put Herb in a position like I don't care how great of a
nobody in the league can stop Ja one-on-one.
Nobody. So I don't even blame Herb for giving up that last basket like that. It was the wrong coverage to call. You let the man go ahead and get where he wanted to go as a result of trying to play him. Right. As a result of trying to play him one-on-one. This is what great players do. They beat great defenders. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't mad at Herb. It was just the wrong doggone defensive coverage. You blitz the dude, get the basketball out of his hand, and let somebody else beat you. Don't let him have a free run to the basket. That's on Willie. And this is year 3.
He
and
penetrated. It was so sweet, bro. He penetrated. He did a spin move. He went up and faded left. Just in case somebody was right there. He faded to the left and threw it up.
And floated it. Pop. Got the bounce. You know what I'm saying? And it's just total, like, I was just dejected, bro. And I don't watch a lot of Pelican games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was mad.
I was there. It did stink. I
don't know going forward.
My neck and my ear, just all this yelling behind me. I'm like, oh my God, sit down. You know,
and Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors was right there on the side, on the Pels, right, like 2 seats down.
Yeah.
Sitting up there chilling.
John got a lot of fans, bro. I don't care what he do. He gonna always have fans. Trust me.
Yep. Yeah, man. And the building looked like it was full. The blender looked like it was full last night. So the city getting behind the Pels.
Is it me or his daddy want to be young? His daddy got a hoodie on
bro.
the whole game.
Dad, man, like, oh God, yeah, he wants to be the cool old guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wants to be, he wants to hang. He probably hang out with his son. You know what I'm saying? And hang out with his son's friends and all that other kind of stuff like that.
They probably go out, go to strip clubs and stuff together.
All that. Like T Morant, like, bro. I mean, you could see it. You could just see it. I love the way he supports his son, but I don't think that.
Right.
Yeah, he wants to be. He wants to be the cool dude,
bro. Whenever he plays, I like to watch him. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. He box office, bro. I
don't like him per se, but I love his game. I love his game.
Oh yeah. Man.
Man. And I've never seen a guy that small able to manipulate in the paint like he does.
Yeah. Did you see the finishes that he had at the basket?
Yeah.
Contorting himself, going up and under. Finishing with the right, finishing with
Jonas 7 feet, couldn't get nowhere, his hand nowhere on the ball.
Nowhere, bro.
Know where the ball at.
Nowhere. And let me go on the record and say this here too, brother. After this is year 5. Memphis got the better player in that 2019 draft.
By far.
I don't care what nobody say.
By far.
Ja Morant has turned out to be the best player in that 2019 draft. And if you can't see that, you don't know basketball. It ain't even about, being a Pels fan, this, that, and other right now. Ja Morant was the best player in that draft, and Memphis came out better for that. Look how many playoff appearances they done had, since they both been in the league. Zion's been hurt. Last night, another nationally televised game, Zion Williamson has 13 points and 3 rebounds. Meanwhile, Ja Morant
That was the same
Played
thing I
basketball
said.
for 8 months.
He's very arrogant, very cocky, but guess what? He back it up. You can't.
I mean, you know.
What can you do?
I mean, I can live with that.
I don't think
mean,
Jordan was as cocky as him. He real cocky, bro. He real cocky.
You know, but shit, I still take him on my team over Fat Boy.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick a team, let me tell you something. The difference between him and Zion. He can carry a team on his back. Zion needs to have another superstar with him. Zion, you can't just have Zion.
Nope.
He won't do shit.
Not at all. Nope. And this is year 5, and he hasn't developed at all. Zion is a one-trick pony. Zion's strength is going straight to the basket. He does not have a pull-up jumper. He hasn't added anything to his game. You know what I'm saying? And to be that big and that strong, the fact that you're that poor of a rebounder too, like you should at least be grabbing 8, 9 rebounds. You finish with 13 and 3, while this dude over here finishes with 34, 6 and 8 assists. Like, I mean, it's not even close, bro. Like Memphis got the better player, and he's got the dog in it. Meanwhile, the guy that we drafted, the organization handled him with kid gloves. They listen to everything that they want. They done fired coaches. They done fired medical staffs and all this stuff to make him and his family happy. And we still stuck in the same place. What that tell you?
I think we still have him. But like I said, just like this dude that changed the whole rotation. The rookie was playing good. And he just took him out the rotation.
Jordan don't even play no more. But yeah, Matt Ryan's still on the team, but I don't even think he's gonna get any minutes though. No more. I don't think he's gonna get no playing time no more this year. Only because Najee's back, Trey's back, and Jose Alvarado's back. And unfortunately, those are Willie Green's guys. Like Willie, he loves them 3. So you're gonna have to take away from somebody else, which is stupid because to B's point, last year everybody was talking about we ain't have enough shooting. Matt Ryan is a sniper out there. Jordan Hawkins, we drafted him.
Another sniper.
He's another sniper. Now you got him on the team. Now you can't find minutes for these guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I love Najee and I love Jose Alvarado, but you know what I'm saying? They can't stretch the floor like Matt Ryan.
And me would say Matt Ryan hurt, but still Hawkins ain't. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting DMPs. He's just getting he's not even getting no run. No, they done took him completely out of the rotation, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's shooting is a premium.
He's better and better every week.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Willie, I think Willie is over his head with this. With you got some coaches that can coach but like if Ty Lue was our head coach, the Pels probably be in first place in the doggone Western Conference.
Yeah.
If Ty Lue was the coach, you know what I'm saying? Because look what he's doing with the doggone Clippers. The Clippers have won 8 games in a row with all them doggone personalities. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kawhi, and Paul George. He knows how to handle. He can galvanize all that kind of stuff. Willie is too much of a. I don't know if he's getting. I don't know if Griffith's telling him how to coach the team or what. You know what I'm saying? But Willie, his rotations are bad in crunch time. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't adjust well. Coming out, whether it's halftime in the third quarter, he doesn't adjust well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not have Cody Zeller out on the floor with 4 minutes left in a close game. Jonas should have been out there. You know what I'm saying? Because at least Jonas can get you a bucket with his back to the basket. You know what I'm saying? He has a back to the basket type game. Cody Zeller ain't got that. Cody Zeller ain't gonna do nothing but dive on the floor. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna dive on the floor. He gonna hustle. You know what I'm saying? But there's times where you need everybody out there to be a threat on the floor. You cannot be playing 5-on-4. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, to me, Willie, that's why he hasn't gotten an extension yet either. You know what I'm saying? This is year 3 for him. He signed a 4-year deal. They haven't extended him yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't keep firing coaches and stuff like that because since Zion been the coach.
Yeah, I miss Larry Nance too, Vince.
Well, he'll be back soon. You know what I'm saying? We could play small ball with Larry. But this is the third coach that done been here in the Zion era. This is the third. You can't keep firing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what good? You done fired 3 coaches. You're on your third coach, and you done fired a whole medical staff. Like, at what point, when is he gonna step up and become the player that everybody, says or live up to the potential that he supposedly has? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. Memphis ain't did that for Ja. Ja done had the same coach ever since he been in the league.
And maybe if Zion would have been doing his job last night, it wouldn't have had to come down to CJ. I'm sure CJ was tired. That's probably when he probably hit that. He's an older player.
Right.
And
6'3".
CJ was clowning. CJ was 6 or 9, I think. Before that, he missed them last 2.
Mm-hmm. He was, and all 6 of his shots were 3-point shots. He hit 6 of 9. But the last
beautiful shot where he stepped back on Ja.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He hit one in his. Yeah. He hit one. Yeah, he went behind his back and stepped on his and sidestepped him and hit one. But I mean, he was 6 of 9 from 3 last night. So, but the last 2 shots, he was like, man, those were tied shots that he took. But to me, that's when you have.
What's up, Darren?
That's when you have a guy like Hawkins out there on the floor, because if CJ is tired, he can go ahead, flick it out there to Hawk. Let Hawk go ahead and get a look at it.
Bro.
Boom.
Tell me about it.
And
bro.
Trey Murphy was on the bench at this time. He was on the bench, run the 2-man game with him and Zion. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if they're going to collapse on him, let him collapse and kick it out the doggone Trey. Trey only played 21 minutes last night, man. I'm tired of losing a bad.
I know it's sickening. It's sickening, bro. I'm tired of having double-digit leads going into the third, and other teams just come back on us all the time and win the game. Double-digit leads.
That's a stat that the Pelicans lead into in the NBA. The Pelicans have lost, of the 12 losses that they have this year, 7. They have lost 7 double-digit leads in the second half. Meaning they were up in the second half by double digits, and they done lost 7 games like that. 7 of the 12 they've lost like that. So
some other stats of note. That was Ja Morant's first buzzer beater, and it won't be his last. Trust me.
Nope.
It won't be his last.
Hell no.
Trust me. Because like he said, the coaches wanted him to for that last
to take the last shot.
He wanted to give it the trip.
Yep. He wanted to give it to Jaren Jackson Jr. or Desmond Bain. He's like, no, I call 12. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You get to see him again next Tuesday night.
Right.
He coming back to the Smoothie King Center next Tuesday night.
Next Tuesday.
To probably do the same. Thing.
And look, he's gonna have a lot of confidence because of what he did last night. So Willie Green, you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to do some coaching, bro.
Bro.
You can't just put Herb Jones on this dude one-on-one.
You can't expect Herb. I mean, the boy had 27 points in the second half. He only had 7 points at halftime. He scored 27 points in the last 2 quarters of the game. Like, the ball was on the heater, and you didn't make no adjustment whatsoever. You ain't give Herb whoever was guarding him. It was Herb, it was Dyson. It didn't matter. You see this boy cooking.
What's up, Mike? You back, huh? We just about done, baby.
It's all good.
But you're right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear me?
Whoa.
You can hear us, Mike?
Something wrong with the audio.
I don't know.
Something wrong with the audio.
I don't know. Well, with all that being said, we right at the top of the hour. We about to do our picks, man. Guess who won this week? I'm trying, Hakeem. I'm trying, bro.
What were the numbers?
11-5 this week.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mike was 10-6. Hakeem was 8-8.
Oh, I lost my lead, bro.
So overall, Mike got the lead, 134-89. Keem is 132-91, and I'm 131-92. So it's still close. It's still close. Mike got that lead on us, though. Mike got that lead.
Came all the way back.
Yeah. So, without any further ado, we about to do our picks. We looking at y'all to pick with us.
Absolutely.
The Thursday night game. Well, y'all know what the Thursday night game is. Saints at Rams. Saints at Rams.
I got the Rams.
I don't know. It's hard for me to go with my Saints
I want
this
the
week.
Saints to win. I want the Saints to win, but I think the Rams gonna win.
I do.
Long flight, short week.
Yeah.
You know, Dennis Allen, a lot of things.
All right, Hakeem, you got the Rams. I got the Rams. All right. Bengals at Steelers. Saturday game. Got 2 games on Saturday.
Bengals at Steelers. Oh shit.
Bengals at Steelers.
The Steelers are in a free fall right now.
I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Bengals. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Bengals.
I'm gonna take the Bengals also. Bengals won last week. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. We got the Bills at the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Bills, man. They look good.
Buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah. Buffalo.
Sunday, Christmas Eve, we got the Commanders at the Jets. Jets got shut out last week.
Oh my God. Oh, this is a terrible game.
Commanders.
Who's a home team?
Commanders at Jets.
Man, Aaron Rodgers ain't playing. Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Shit. Man, I'm gonna go with the Jets, man.
We're gonna go with
with the Jets. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Jets too. I'm sure they're embarrassed about that loss. Shut out. Jets better than that. And I think the defense will step up against the Commanders.
Yeah.
We got the Lions at the Vikings.
Lions. Vikings ain't got no. Vikings ain't got no quarterback.
Yeah.
Vikings ain't got no QB.
This is why Dobbs went from team to team. You know,
and he had his breakout game against us. Had the game of his career against us.
And the week before too. The week before he had a breakout game when he first got there.
Beat the Falcons.
Yep.
And now he the third string quarterback. He ain't even a backup. He the third string quarterback.
Yep, they done demoted him. Browns at Texans.
Woo! I'm going Cleveland, bro. What's the name is out again this week with a concussion. I don't think he playing this week. CJ Stroud not playing.
Yeah, I'm going with Flacco. I'm going with Flacco too. That Flacco and the Juku connection, I love it. It's helping me in fantasy.
And they got #1 defense in the league.
That's right. Packers at Panthers. I gotta go with the Pack.
Pack. Yeah, and put me down there too. Give me the crab cheese or the commodity cheese or whatever one. You know, I grew up in the Cali, so it's commodity cheese. Give me the commodity cheese, damn it.
That's right. The Hawks at the Titans. Seahawks at the Titans.
That's a tough one, man.
Seahawks just upset the Eagles. I'm going with the Seahawks. They feeling good.
It's a road game. I got to make a move, man. I'm gonna go Titans. I'm gonna go Titans. Yeah. At home. Yeah.
Y'all like my shirt? Nothing like New Orleans, man. You got your crawfish, you got your daiquiri, and you got your Saints. You know, King Mike got these shirts made, man. He got a song called like New Orleans. If y'all go to Soul Saint TV, y'all can check out all our music. Soul Saint TV on YouTube.
You know what I love about
what you say?
Colts at home? Nah, I was gonna say, you know what I love about King Mike, man?
What?
He one of the few people. He one of the few people that's in the city that still reps the city. Like there's not he never has a bad thing to say. Like, you know, he always his positivity is always, you know, Baltimore's the best, you know, greatest city in the world, this, that, and other, man. So I salute him. While everybody else be shitting on the city, Mike be like, nah, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to King Mike, man.
Yep. Shout out to my boy. Colts at Falcons.
Colts
at Falcons.
I'm gonna go Colts. Falcon season ends this Sunday. Ace Ventura, Texas.
Yeah. Falcons just don't look good, bro.
And they're going back to Taylor Heineke too, by the way. They done benched Desmond Ritter for the second time. Oh boy.
This is gonna be a good game with implications. Jags at Bucks. Jazz at Bucks. Man, I'm going with Baker. I'm going with Baker at home. Just because I know they got the win,
and they setting it up for us.
Yeah,
they setting it up to win the division against us. So I'm gonna go Baker. I'm gonna go Bucks too. The Jaguars haven't looked good the last 2 weeks.
They haven't. Big game right here. Cowboys at Dolphins. Cowboys. Now the Dolphins got a good defense, bro. Dolphins got they shut out the Jets. But I know the Cowboys are a little better on paper than the Jets. But I'm still going Dolphins.
Me too.
Even though
you know
Tyreek, I think he's a questionable.
Yeah.
I think he's questionable. I'm still.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
The Cowboys don't play that well on the road.
Against big teams.
On the road. No, on the road. At home, I would have took the Cowboys.
Right.
Not on the road. No.
Right.
I'm taking the Dolphins. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals at Bears. Cardinals at Bears.
I'm a Justin Fields fan. Go Bears.
Go Bears. I know your boy Kyler Murray's back.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler against Fields.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Cardinals. I'm going Cardinals, bro. I gotta have a couple of games where I'm going against you, bro.
Yeah. No.
I think your boy Sean Payton get it back together this week.
Oh yeah. I'm going Broncos.
The two great best coaches the last decade.
As far as win, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Belichick. Who you going with?
I'm going Broncos. I'm gonna go Broncos. Even though they done let me down the last 2 weeks too. So
Christmas Day, we got 3 football games, but they trying to just take over from NBA. It used to be NBA on Christmas, and on Thanksgiving it used to be football.
NFL football.
Now
Wait a minute,
NFL taking over both of them.
Wait, they got 3 games Monday?
3 games Monday, bro.
God, dog. I know the 49ers and the Ravens is one.
Raiders at Chiefs. That's the first one. Raiders at Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Mahomes. You know, even though they don't look good. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not going to Super Bowl this year. So I don't know who all picked them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not going to Super Bowl.
Giants at Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles on that too. We shut down DeVito, so the Eagles should be able to shut down DeVito.
Of the week. Ravens at Niners.
Bruh, I'm gonna have to look. This is a Super Bowl preview. This might be the 2 teams in the Super Bowl. But I'm gonna go in this matchup. I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
Me too, bro.
I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
I'm going with the Niners at home too, man.
Yeah, I like Low Jack, but
they're gonna have Low Jack running around for his life.
Yeah, I mean he could get away from him, but that's not the recipe. That's not the recipe. Christian McCaffrey and White Lightning. Christian McCaffrey might be the MVP this year.
Yep. So
that boy got 20 touchdowns. Yeah, that's why I say that.
Yeah, that is it. Hey, before we roll out, I just want to say we still booking for the Soul Saint Cruise. We still booking rooms. We still booking, y'all. Hey, I think it's going to be shut down at the end of December. So no more cabins, but they still have cabins available. Y'all take this beautiful cruise. We are going out of Port Canaveral, right outside of Orlando. It's a 7-day cruise. We're going to the beautiful Bahamas. We're going to Grand Turk, and we're going to the Dominican Republic, bro. It's going to be great. We got 3 special black and gold private events. We got a concert. We got my boy Chopper Chop. It's going to be performing. We got MJ. We got Prince. We got Jay the Wizard, and we got yours truly. Hey, it's going to be great, bro. It's going to be great.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So remember, y'all, it's nothing personal, just straight biz. See y'all tomorrow night. If Mike want to do it, I know King probably gonna be asleep.
Yeah, bro. Old man problems, bro.
Hey, I might just do the Aftermath Friday, bro. I'm gonna let you know.
Well, if you do, if you do it Friday, you know what I'm saying. Let me know something. You know what I'm saying. I don't have nothing. I just eat Popeye chicken.
Hey, bro, I want to thank you for always being there and you know, being my man on the show and with your knowledge, with your football knowledge, bro. And I appreciate you. And,
likewise, brother. Likewise. We're a team.
Y'all have a good night. And I'm gonna be out here, bro. I'm in LA right now, as y'all can see. It's still light out here. You know, it's still daytime. 2 hours behind. Nobody in the stadium with me. Nobody here with me.
Shout out Mike
We're gonna go out with a little Saints music. We're gonna go out with a little Chopper style.
Yeah, man. Shout out Mike. Be safe out there, bro. Holla at us.
Yeah.
And thank y'all. Thank our fans, man.
You know what? No, since we just talked about King Mike and everything, bro. You just talked about let's run some King Mike Saints anthem. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. All right, brother.
Yep, I'm a holla at you.
Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for show and no living the dream.
Before we end the song, let me put it on your mind. My New Orleans Saints get it right on time. Our main objective, put a winner on the field. Let me tell you, Saints fans, the struggle is real. Win, lose, or draw, we by their side. Our Saints are the bus that we gon' ride all the way to the Super Bowl. Look around, all you see is black and gold. We love our team, young and old. Die hard Saints fans like the king and soul. I'm yelling, who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat my Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? We that, we that, we that, believe that, we that say you can't